coverage of the National Football League. Brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. On the Dallas sideline, it is their head coach. His team fell in their season opener a week ago, now hitting the road, looking for their first win. On the other side, his counterpart, the Commanders head coach. His guys, on the other hand, were winners in their opener a week ago, so they'll try to make it 2-0 to start the season. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up for.
You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next third down situation?
We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Two first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Second and inches. Play action. Here's Daniels. Taken in, it's R.J. Harvey. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets, put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Rig it!
The air again is Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. The throw there, caught by Lee Getz. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
And Washington first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And a nice defensive play there. Good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yards.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing again, Daniel. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Elliott's kick is good, and the Commanders will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the number 3 overall pick of the 2021 draft. From North Dakota State, it's Trey Lance.
Going back and looking at last week's tape, just a little too up and down for my liking. It's hard to win consistently in the NFL, Mike, with your quarterback having good plays, good weeks, bad weeks. You want to just level all of that out. Maybe you lose some of the highs, but you prevent some of the lows. And when he was good, he was really good. But when he was bad, those are the back-breaking plays that really are hard to overcome if you want to win consistently in this league.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know that hits
in trouble, and down he goes. Derek Hall. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This is taken at the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready now for their second drive. So, Greg, people always say when the schedule comes out in May, what do you look for? Back-to-back home games usually not something you look forward to, but it does happen in this case. And when you get a win and you know you're going on the road week 3, that puts a little pressure on this one to get 2-0 at home to start the season.
And how good would they be feeling to start your year and know, all right, we've got 2 wins in the bank. We're playing well at home. It just allows everything in the building to take a deep breath. You know, Mike, it's just such an ideal way to start. Your fans are excited. The city's excited. Everyone in the organization can settle in. So the schedule makers certainly did them a little bit of a favor here, so they've got to take advantage of it. Build off of last week, come out and play well again, and it really sets themselves up for the rest of this season. And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniel. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 38 yards.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17 at the Cowboys' 28-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Daniel. This is caught 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Commanders. That is first touchdown of the new year.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Commanders are out to a 10-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. You play a tight game and lose. It kind of changes the feeling coming into this weekend.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into 2, one bad play to turn into 2. The best teams in this league, Mike, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good? And there certainly was a lot of it. But can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
On 1st down, right back to Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's done it again, back-to-back good runs. 19 this time, and another 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught downfield by Pickens. That one good for 26 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now it's Williams. And the Cowboys are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach Plain, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down.
That one, take it in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Cowboys are on the board. It's 10-7.
Commanders 10. Cowboys 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to get back at it. They had that field goal in the opening drive, the touchdown last time they had it. 2 drives, 2 scores, and here's drive 3. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hoop.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvard. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
A 6-yard
From
pickup.
29, here's 2nd and 4. The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. 10-7 is the score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Daniel. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 2.
Unlock right.
Another Washington Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10.
Now Daniel. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Daniels now on first down. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Washington. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The extra point by Elliott is good. The Commanders will get out in front 17-7.
Cowboys 7.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on, set. 52, one. Hut, go. Hut, hut.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Let's go.
Williams gets it on the draw. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Cowboys.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
And the Cowboy first down.
Let's go now. Ready.
A pitch comes to Williams. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Lance. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring. Now Lance. He's got a receiver, and that's Lance.
First down, Dallas.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Ready?
It's another run here for Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
That's taken in, and he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3, and now it's 1st and goal.
Cowboys first down.
Ready?
They'll run. It's Williams. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. After that play, we have one of the commanders who is down. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Ready, set.
Here now, second down and goal.
Set. Yellow. 43 rail. Cut.
That is hot in the middle of the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown.
2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone. Because as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
Now, for the point after. The kick is good. Cowboys are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Cowboys 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Washington first down.
Here we
First
go.
and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. That's third down coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Set. Go. Cougar 19.
They'll throw with Daniel. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Ready.
Keeping in the air, here's Daniels. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Hurry, hurry.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this.
Ready.
It is 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Here's Daniels. Now he's just going to put this forward. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first It'll bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10.
Let's go.
And tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainriston.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas. But don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
The Commanders offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Ready up.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane, and now it's 3rd and goal. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime.
No.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Harvey, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. The Cowboys offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing, Lance. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard.
Here's Lance. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Week 1 was full of surprises, full of intrigue, and a lot of firsts for the young players. What will Week 2 bring? Let's dive in. Our look around the league starts now with a matchup of contrasting styles. And this is Tommy Tremble. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. It's a 73-yard catch and run to the house. The Ravens even up their record at 1-1 as they get the win here. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And it's Josh Jacobs. He's got the rock, he's got some room, he's got speed. 39 yards for the touchdown. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the Houston Texans. And this is C.J. Stroud. Touchdown from 20 yards away. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Texans with the lead at the half in a battle of 1-0 teams. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. The deficit, 6 points. Touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get about 5.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's got even stronger now here in the second.
Ready.
They'll go again here with Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Come on, set.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's incomplete. Derek Carr on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. The Commanders' offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position.
Hey.
On play action, Daniels. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Unlock right.
Look in the middle, that's Harvey. And he's into the end zone. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Commanders. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. So now Daniels and the Commanders offense going to go for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
Ready.
They're going to try to run it in. And he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend the lead.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll be 2nd down.
Ready.
To throw, here's Lance. Quick throw here is complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Lance looking to throw. He's got his man. It's Pickens. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down. They'll look to pick up the pace.
At the 39-yard line.
Lance. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Now screen set up for Blue. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Complete to Jaden Blue. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. 17 yards on that connection. 1st down, Cowboys.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Get ready.
They run over center with Williams. To the pylon, he's in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys are back to within 7. It's 28-21.
28. Cowboys 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. He will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Commanders' offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set up, crack
DeMarvion Overshown in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
Check, Panther.
Daniels to throw on second down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
19, Tiger, 9.
3rd and long. And here's Daniels. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down.
Set.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Cowboys.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll give it to Lamb on the jet sweep. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Tackle made back at his own 49.
Set. Go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And this is as good as you can possibly get. It's out of bounds, and it's marked right at the 1-yard line. Well done. On the ground, this is Harvey. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Toss left side, that's Harvey. And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
At the 32-yard line.
This is such a challenging route for any defender to guard, Mike, and here's why. It's really a 3-way go. I can either run into the flat, I can either sit and stop and just find open space, or in this case, the defender overcommits. I can break back across his face to the middle of the field, and you're wide open.
He's got room to the 45. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 35.
Gain of 34 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And quickly out to Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 7.
32-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10.
Well, give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up first down.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Washington.
At the 12-yard line.
Trap alert! Trap alert! Ready? Roll!
Run once more, that's Harvey. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Come on!
Looking out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll step up, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Cowboys offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a first and 10. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. Down late. Try to get to the line quickly.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught downfield by Pickens. They'll get 19 out of that play. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Here we go.
He'll try the right side with Williams. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Ready?
Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now third down and 4.
Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That's taken in, and they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for you.
Well, it's pretty clear where the defense anticipated this ball going on fourth down. They did a great job against the tight ends and the wide receivers, but the guy they didn't account for was the running back, and the quarterback sensed it, got it out of his hand quick, and he's able to pick up the first down.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense. The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And the Cowboys are going to be set up with 1st and goal as they get the conversion on 3rd and inches. After that play, we have one of the commanders who is down. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace. The throw is left. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
Ready, set.
Now Lance. That's hauled in at the 2. And he will score. Game on. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. And they will not be able to add with a 2-point conversion.
Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Get it.
Daniels now on 1st down. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Williams in motion.
60, 60.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Bronco 80.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So,
come on.
really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Now Daniels going to give this forward to the receiver. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Commanders. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Commanders are going to extend their lead.
Commanders 42. Cowboys 27.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Ooh. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin then. The Cowboys offense make their way out to take over once more. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Now, faking the give. Working his way across the field. Caught by Lamb. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. We'll try and go up tempo here as they hustle to the line.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Cowboys.
Shot. 17. Set.
To throw, here's Lance. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Lance. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Lance looking to throw. This is caught at the 2. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Cowboys. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
And now, some of the new thinking. They're down 9, but they're going to go for 2 here. Throwing, Lance. That'll be caught, and he will score. So the risk pays off. That new mag looks good when it works. The 2-pointer cuts the lead to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. The Commanders offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
No, no. Here we go. Set. No, no.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll drop to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Donovan is a Raku. He works his way in and a big milestone sack, number 50 in his career. Third down and 9.
Ready.
They'll throw with Daniels. He's got his man right side. It's complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. 70 seconds left to go in this game. Williams in motion.
Bronco 80.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Daniels. That's pumped by Harvey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Here we go.
Ball rest at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11.
Viking 18.
So it's a win here for the Commanders. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season.